Welcome everyone to a new skill of the Toefl Pbt structure section with you, Shadi R. Abu Yusuf. Today in this skill we're going to talk about skill 7. Now what is the title of skill 7? Skill 7 is about using adverb, time and cause connectors correctly. Using adverb time and cause connectors correctly. Now let's see first what adverb time and cause connectors are. We've got time and cause connectors. Now let's start with the time connectors first. We've got after, as soon as, once, when, while, by the time, whenever, as, before, since, as long as, until. And then we have the cause connectors like as, because, since, in as much as, now that. Fantastic. Now let's talk about these connectors. One of the main features of the time and cause connectors that they can be used in the very beginning of the sentence and they can be used also in the middle. Now let me give you this interesting example here. Before she travels, and then comma, she can give you a phone call. Now that's fantastic. Before she travels, she can give you a phone call. Now let's write this sentence, the same one, but in a different way. Like I can say, she can give you a phone call before she travels. Now look at this here. So I've got two sentences here, and these two sentences have the same meaning. Let's analyze the first one. We've got before as a connector in the beginning. So we have connector here. That's fantastic. So this is before. That's number one. And then we've got a subject. That's number two. And then we've got travels. And travels is a verb. So that's number three. So let's count together here. We've got before, connector. Then we've got she, subject. Then we've got travels, that's a verb. So connector, subject, verb. Then we have the comma, which is a very important element here. The comma is very necessary in this sentence. Why? Because the connector comes at the very beginning. And once the connector comes at the very beginning, the comma in the middle becomes very necessary. So if we don't have comma, the sentence is incorrect. Now, in the other half of the sentence, we've got the other clause. You've got she, which is a subject, and then we've got can give, which is a verb. Now let's count here. So I've got before, connector, then she, subject, then travels, that's a verb. Then we have the very important comma. Then we've got she, subject, can give, which is a verb. So what does that mean? It means that if one element in this sentence is missing, the sentence will be incorrect. For example, if we don't have this comma and the sentence is like that, this sentence will be incorrect because the comma is very necessary, so we've got to have a comma. If we don't have a subject here, like the sentence goes like this, before she travels, can give you a phone call, that's incorrect because we need a subject here. If we don't have a verb, okay, like what? Like this one. Imagine that we don't have this verb here, and the sentence is, before she travels, she you a phone call. That's horrible also. This is incorrect because we need a verb. Now let's analyze the second one. So the first one is about the connector coming at the very beginning. Now let's move to the second one. Look at this. We've got she here, which is a subject in the beginning. Okay, so we've got a subject in the beginning here. Fantastic. And then we've got the verb, which is can give. That's a verb, so subject verb. And then we've got the connector in the middle. Okay, fantastic. So subject verb connector, and after the connector we've got subject. Okay, and then we've got verb. How many elements do we have here? We've got one subject, two verb, then connector, that's number 3. Then we've got subject verb, 5 elements. Now we can notice that we don't have a comma here. Why we don't have a comma? We don't have a comma because the connector is in the middle. And when the connector comes in the middle, we don't need a comma here. So that's the basic idea. Now let's see how questions could be asked about this skill. And let's start with this question. It's about correct or incorrect question. Correct or incorrect question. And the question goes as follows. Their backgrounds are completely investigated before are admitted to the organization. Fantastic. Let's see. The backgrounds are completely investigated before are admitted to the organization. In order to discover if this sentence is correct or incorrect, what we really need to do is to see if all the elements are there or not. Now let's do that together. And let's use the red color to make it, like clear. Now we've got the backgrounds. What about the backgrounds? Well, that's a verb. No, sorry, that's a subject. Fantastic. So the backgrounds, that's a subject. Then what about are investigated? Are investigated is a verb. Fantastic. So we've got the backgrounds are investigated. That's a verb in the passive form. Very good. And then do we have a connector? Yes, we've got a connector. That's a connector. Now, what is after the connector? We've got a verb, which is are admitted. Do we need a comma here? No, we don't need a comma because the connector is in the middle. So is it correct? We say no. It is incorrect. Why incorrect? Because after the connector, we need subject and verb. And what we really have here is only a verb. We don't have a subject. So look at this, read it again. The backgrounds are completely investigated before are admitted to the organization. In order for this sentence to be correct, we need to add a subject, which is something like they. So the backgrounds are completely investigated before they are admitted to the organization. That would be completely great and correct. Now let's have another sentence here. Let's have another one. And it says, the ground had been prepared. The seedlings were carefully planted. The ground had been prepared. The seedlings were carefully planted. Now we need to check this sentence together. Now let's see. Okay, and let's use the blue color. Now look at this one. Do we have a subject here? Yes, we do. The ground That's our subject. Fantastic. Okay, what else? Do we have a verb? Oh yes, we've got had been prepared. That's a very nice verb. Great, so that's a verb. Now, do we have a comma? Oh yes, we've got a comma. Fantastic, and we've got a comma. Do we have a subject? Yes, we've got the seedlings. That's a fantastic subject. Good. And do we have a verb? Yes, we've got were planted. That's a verb. Well, it's fantastic. We've got subject, verb, and we've got comma and subject, verb. But where is the connector? You can't have two clauses like that without a connector. So this sentence is completely wrong. In order to make it perfect, in order to make it correct, we need to put a connector in the beginning. So the ground had been prepared, the seedlings were carefully planted. The ground had been prepared, the seedlings were carefully planted. So we can say something like after. Okay, and let's make that a small letter. After the ground had been prepared, the seedlings were carefully planted. Now this is fantastic. We've got connector, subject, verb, and we've got, the beautiful comma, okay, and then we have subject, verb, so everything is great. Now that's fantastic. Now let's move to another sentence. Now the sentence goes as follows: in as much as all the votes have not yet been counted, the outcome of the election cannot be announced. Fantastic. Now this sentence needs analyzing. Let's have a look here. Do we have a connector? Yes, we've got in as much as. That's a connector. Okay, and let's use that one. That's a connector, in as much as. Now, do we have a subject? Yes, we've got a subject, and that's the subject, or the votes, and let's give it a green color. Okay, great. So I've got in as much as, that's the connector, all the votes, that's the subject. Do we have a verb? Yes, we've got have not yet been counted. We've got a verb here. Okay, we've got a verb. Let's do it one by one because it's a big verb here. We've got have, okay, and we've got been, and we've got, oh, ouch. Oh, let's do it again. We've got have, great, and then we've got been, great, and we've got counted, kushti. Okay, and let's give it purple color. Okay, so look at this now. So we've got in as much as, that's the connector, all the votes, that's the subject, and we've got have not yet been counted, that's the verb. Oh, and we've got a beautiful comma, and let's give the beautiful comma what color? No, we've got that one. I don't know, what's it? Orange, something like that. Okay, do we have a subject? Yes, the outcome of the election. So the outcome, that's the subject here. So let's give it green color. So to subject, eh? Do we have a verb? Yes, cannot be announced. That's fantastic, and let's give it purple again. So now let's have a look here. We've got connector, two subjects, two verbs, and a comma because the connector is in the beginning. So this sentence is correct. And I say, no, it is incorrect. And someone might ask, why is it incorrect? Like everything is there. We've got everything. So I say it is incorrect because of the spelling. Because in as much as is not written in English like that, it has to be written like this. Look at this. Oh my god. In as much as. So, yes, wait. Yeah, okay. In as much as. So this is one word. In as much as. It is written like that. In as much. In as much. The three together. And then you've got as. It has to be written like this. If it is written in a different way, the sentence is wrong. It is incorrect. Which takes us back to the first chart, which shows us the connectors. Let's have a quick look again at it. Look at this. In as much as. Look at how it is written. One word, and then you've got as alone here after it. Okay, so we need to focus on that. And look at whenever, because you can't write it when and ever. It has to be written also one word. So take care of this in the TOEFL test. Now let's get back to what we're doing, and let's move to another example. And the sentence goes as follows. We can start the conference. We can start the conference. Now that all the participants have arrived. Okay, let's analyze that one. Do we have a subject? Yes, we have a subject. We've got we, which is a subject. Do we have a verb? Yes, can start is a verb. That's a verb, and let's give it the green color. So we is a subject, can start is a verb. Do we have a connector? Yes, now that is a connector, and let's give it the color blue. Okay, kushti. Do we have another subject? Yes, which is all the participants, and let's give it again the red color. And do we have a verb? Yes, have arrived is a verb, and we give it the green color. Now let's have a look at this. We've got subject verb, and then we have connector subject verb, so the sentence is completely correct, which means that in this skill we need to find the following. What we need to find is subject plus verb plus connector. Okay, we need an N here, plus subject plus verb. That's the first form. Or we need connector plus subject plus verb, and then let's say plus comma plus subject plus verb. So this is what we need in this skill. That was Shadi Abu Yusuf. Thank you very much. I'll see you inshallah in a coming skill. Bye bye for now. Have a good day. Bye.